Hello, class. Today we're going to talk about the key details of a story. So you may first be asking yourself, what exactly are key details? Well, details are the parts of the story that allow the reader to see the setting, the plot, and other important parts of the story. Remember, we've talked about how we need to know those elements to truly understand what our story is about. We've also talked a lot about main topic, what the story is about. So these details really just give us important information about the story. They also give information about the main topic. So what are key details? They are who, what, when, where, why, and how. So first, who. Who will tell us exactly who our main characters are, as well as who belongs to different families, different friend groups, and it may also tell us their character traits. Like we know the big bad wolf was a character, he would be our who, and also that he was going after Little Red Riding Hood. Which leads us to our what, which is pretty explanatory. It tells us what happens in the story. So it's our main ideas and key events. For example, in The Three Little Pigs, our what would be that he's blowing all of the houses down of all of the pigs. So when does the story happen? Now for this, we really need to think outside the box. You don't want to just say, it happened in the morning. It happened on Christmas. It happened at school. You really want to talk about like the time of day, such as morning, night, afternoon. You can even get more detailed as in late night, late morning, first thing in the morning. You can also go into the time of year, such as the season, spring, fall, winter, summer. You can talk about the place, school, during ballet or football practice. You can even go as far as to say that it happened at the same time as, right after or before something, and even now, later, earlier, much earlier, tons of different examples. The next one we come to is where, which describes the location of the story, or the setting, which we've talked about is the place where the story takes place. So for now, for the next 5 minutes, I'd like you to brainstorm in your writer's notebook and please write down 3 examples of settings or where a story might take place. During this time, I would have my students write in their writer's notebook and complete the following activity. Lastly, we come to the why or the how. You genuinely just need to ask yourself the following questions. Why did this happen, or how did this happen? Why did the wolf blow down all the 3 pigs' houses? Well, if you read Absolutely True Story of the 3 Little Pigs, you will find that the wolf was just trying to get some sugar to make cake. You can also ask, how did this happen? If the main ending of a book is a tragedy, like somebody gets hurt, you can ask, how did they get hurt? So just a little refresher, since we went over all of the information, details tell us important information about a story, such as the characters, the setting, and even the plot. And then we also talked about the key details, which are who, what, when, where, why, and how. So for this activity today, the steps are going to be on the board. I'll leave them projected. You need to get into pairs of no more than 2. We have even numbers in today, so there should be no reason to have a group of 3. You're going to go to the class library and pick a book. This book needs to be a picture book, and it needs to be something you guys will be able to read in the next 10 to 15 minutes. So don't pick Harry Potter. We want to pick books like Piggy and Elephant, maybe Pete the Cat, books that you will be able to read with your friend, and then you're going to find a comfy spot in the classroom and read it together. Next, before you go to read it, you are going to bring it to me so that I can let you know that I think that it's appropriate, and if not, we'll find a better choice for you. Once you've read your book, you'll come get a worksheet. You'll follow the directions on the worksheet and work as a pair to make a web of all the key details of your story. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Also, you are working in pairs, but you should each have your own copy. You can work on it together, but you need to each have your own. You cannot turn in one copy. If you have any questions, let me know and go.